Hello, and welcome to this demonstration of duplicate record checking with AOI Hub. Duplicate records in FATCA and CRS reports can be a real headache. Nobody wants to send details of the same account holder for the same account twice in their data, as this could cause problems when the tax authorities then analyse the information. Fortunately, with AOI Hub reporting templates, we include a number of options for identifying potential duplicates, which is all part of our standard validation checks and can warn you of potential duplicates before reports are generated. Let's take a look. Here I am in the template and I'm going to import some details of accounts. I already have the workbook and worksheet pre-selected. Okay, so this imported a number of accounts, and I can see the information here on screen. But manually going through and checking that for duplicates could be quite a difficult process. We have a number of options which are accessed from the Settings tab under Validation, and the duplicate checking is optional, so I can turn this on and select the records that I want to check. So by default, what this is going to do is check for all records where the account number is the same and identify them as potential duplicates. The duplicate checking is all part of our validation checks, so this is run by clicking on the Validate button. And this will now check for duplicates in addition to performing all of our other validation checks that we have within the template as standard. Okay, so those checks have now complete and it's identified some duplicate records. So let's have a look. So this duplicate record summary is showing me that it's identified two potential sets of duplicate records. So the first one, it's saying that on accounts rows 2 and 3, it thinks that looks like the same information. And also on account rows 46 and 54. Let's have a look in our data tab. What we can see on here is that the duplicates are identified with the coloration there. I can see 2 there and 2 further down. One feature that is quite useful is that there is a filter so that I can select to see only duplicate records. That makes it a bit easier because I can just see the 4 rows that are affected. So the first 2 can see have got the same account number, and then the second 2 have got the same account number. Now if I look across and have a look at this, the details look similar, but when I get to the names, it looks like for this first example, the first 2 rows, this looks like it's actually a joint account, and it's not really a duplicate because we do need to send those details through for each individual. And that's where the options come into play, which I'll look at in a moment. The second example, when I look across and the name looks the same and all the information looks the same for these accounts, that does look like a duplicate. So in that case, I am actually going to remove one of these by selecting the Delete Account button and remove that. So going back to the example of the joint account, these are where the validation options come into play. So if I go back to my settings, and in the duplicates checking, you have the options to treat as duplicates only where all of the following fields that you select are identical. So if I tick all of these options, what this is going to mean is when I run the duplicates checking, it's only going to identify duplicate records where both the account number, the name of the individual, the TIN and the address are all identical. So if I click Update, and if I now rerun my validation checks, what I'm hoping that I will find is that no duplicates will now be identified. Okay, so the validation checks are now complete, and now no errors identified. So we now can proceed with creating our reports, knowing that we've cleared any duplication and validation checks. We hope that you found that demonstration useful. Look out for further videos on our YouTube channel and also updates on our LinkedIn and Twitter.